What's up, guys? Welcome back to RimWorld, where today we're going to hopefully be continuing construction. It just depends on our resources, but I would like to finish up this new little apartment building over here, as well as possibly start expanding the barn, maybe even building a separate chicken coop, and then just maybe opening this whole thing up. That could be good, as well as we still have to kind of reinforce our perimeter wall. I have set up a few bills for operations. Smurf, with that peg leg, went ahead and gave him a bionic leg, and then it was pointed out to me that Atimo is not dead, thankfully. Okay. That Atimo, I have him set as a doctor, because his doctoring skill is really high, but he's got cataracts. So I went ahead and set him up for a bionic eye. Apparently they just did it in here, I guess. How's it that hot in here? These rooms are staying warm, you guys. I couldn't sleep in I guess I have slept in that temperature. It's not pleasant sleeping in that temperature. I guess I'll just turn them back down to 70. I wasn't expecting the room to stay that warm. I guess the stone is pretty incredible. Is what I'm guessing. There we go. Actually getting a little bit of carpet, and I like the new carpets that they added. They're simple but lovely. So yeah, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with this room. This is hopefully gonna be helping out a little bit with our power. Which is, you know, it's doing okay. Our power situation could be better. Could be a lot better. It's a little scary, honestly. It's a little bit scary. We're getting a lot of granite blocks coming in, so I'm feeling like maybe we should go ahead and reinforce our outer wall. Man, you guys are gonna have to walk a long way to do this. I guess for this section, I'll just do the inside over here. And then I'll probably end up doing most of this on the inside. Actually, I guess we could do it over here. I just don't know how weird they'd be about walking through here to repair things. I think I could probably like grab one and pull them up through. Smurf, why are you sleeping here? We have plenty of beds, don't we? Yes, we do. Smurf, come grab yourself a bed, buddy. I don't know why you're sleeping in there. Timo's enjoying this bed. You know what? I'm actually going to give this bed to a Timo. Just because the room's finished. Alright. So, not too much is going to be happening, I suppose. Mostly just waiting on stuff to get hauled around. We're almost done with our research. Just the ship stuff left. And past that... I really have no idea. I was thinking about if I was going to build a ship, where would I build it? It would probably be up here. But I don't know if we're going to build a ship. Maybe we'll wait and then just have some sort of little like... Oh, magic happened. The roof happened. Alright, we need to, crap. Well, this sucks. I mean, I like having some of these areas closed like this. I think it looks kind of cool. Yeah. I just wasn't expecting that at the moment. I mean, for the most part, it's not so bad. How do we feel about it? Is the question, I suppose. I mean, do we want to have the whole place unroofed? Could go ahead and clear that. That'll re-roof itself. That also needs done as well. There we go. that should go pretty well. Nothing's blocked. Nothing's blocked by roof anymore. Okay, good. Nope, that is over there. Crap. I do still like this sort of cave-like thing we have going on, where it's just the sunlight's coming through a little bit. We've made our own almost biodome-ish sort of thing. Actually, I wonder if this would make it harder for things to drop pod in. If I like built a support beam out here or something, and up here, and let these get roofed over, if they could only drop in the unroofed areas. But then I'd pretty much be living in a cave, so it would just be like, well, I don't really know the point. I might as well just live in a cave. So I'm going to go ahead and spend a little bit of time doing this. As boring as this is. Yeah. Kind of hoping for some combat right now. Honestly and truthfully hoping for some combat right now. Let me go ahead and do some of that area right there. You know what? We'll leave this little section, we'll leave that little section roofed over. Or where we buried Bo. This is what bothers me, having these two spots. Alright, well, nothing magical's happening. It'll probably be a while before more magical things happen. I guess maybe I should like crack open a wall. You know what, let's see how these guys handle doing this. Nope, can't do it because we have the... Yep, so we have to do the exterior. Man, that's going to take a lot of granite. Oh my goodness. Do I have granite up here that's just set to get hauled? That's sandstone. That's more sandstone. That's more sandstone. There's a little bit of granite I could take. If only there were lots of rocks just kind of hanging out outside. But there aren't. There's a bunny sleeping. All this granite? All this is granite. Okay, we still have a lot of chunks to get hauled in. Alright, you guys are doing good work. Doing excellent work. Well, I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and pause the recording right now since nothing interesting is happening, and I'm pretty much just going to be doing this for the time being. And I figure you guys probably don't really care about seeing this too much. So I will see you guys I guess either in a few minutes or when something amazing happens. So I'll be right back. Okay, so it's been a while. I'm just gonna say that it's been a while. It's been quite some time. I was gonna say it's been so many days, but I didn't actually look when I paused. Apparently a muffalo has given birth, so we have a new little calf hanging out. 0 hours old. Very nice, lovely, awesome. I've been working on the wall a little bit, trying to reinforce it. Other than that, I mean, I got the whole unroof the whole section, unroof the whole colony sort of thing going on. I left a nice little awning area over this apartment type complex, as well as in front of the our little memorial hall, and planning on a few more power things. We've got some new solar generators over here. We got some new wind turbines over here. Gonna bring in another couple and then possibly stuff the middle with solar generators. And then as you can see here, I had to mine out a little bit to make room for this wind turbine. I figured, hey, I might as well crack this guy open right here and go ahead and just do this real quick. Just real quick, like as soon as this wall dropped, and I dropped this down here. Here we have a raid. They're going to use sappers, though, to get around our defenses, which is lovely. They're already on this side of the wall, so I don't really know what to plan for or what they're going to be doing. I don't know what's going to happen. That's all I'm saying. I don't understand what's going to happen. I would like these to get hauled away though. I mean, I guess I could leave that open. What were you doing? You're mining granite. Mining granite isn't a zenith you can mine? Okay, well they're here. I kind of want... Is someone going to work on this? Who's the fastest builder we have? It looks like Tilitus. Tilitus, are you gonna... You're clearing snow right now. No, Smokey Dan's on his way. He's already got the blocks. Alright, you two just go ahead and come back inside. They're probably just going to break this wall down right here. Oh, and Smokey's got him. Okay. So, again, they're probably going to break this wall down over here. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the turrets real quick, just in case. I'll kind of leave Miles to do whatever Miles wants. And now we have to figure out what we're going to do up here. So I guess we'll set up Ganthrax over here. Zenith we'll put back here. Ghost we'll put back here. Smokey Dan's doing an excellent job on this wall right here. That'll be done soon. Smurf has his new Pilas. We'll put him on this corner over here. And we'll get... I guess it depends on where they're going to go. Are they going to stop here? I'll put... Put Odie back here. Tilitus. That incendiary launcher can take this corner. Winnow with the charge rifle probably be better on this corner, but we'll talk about it. We'll certainly talk about it. I'm just going to bring others back here for reinforcements right now. Artie with his sword. We don't have any auto doors over here, so I guess we're just going to put some melee guys kind of scattered about as well. Lady Shy. We'll bring her over here as well. Atimo. I'm going to let Atimo kind of hang out in the back for a little while. I'll bring Killseek down over here. Wicked with the shotgun. We'll bring her up close as well. That should be everyone. Everyone but Tim. Tim needs bionic legs before he's finished, by the way. Okay, please tell me you're going to come through this area. Just pretty please. You know what, actually? We might be able to get a nice little mortar off. Atimo, if you want to... Wait, is this one? No, that one's... Okay. Atimo, if you want to try to get a beautiful mortar off... Oh, that would make me so happy. Maybe a Ophelia right there? Maybe. We'll talk about it. Canuck. Go for Canucked. Alright. So we need to move now. We'll put Ganthrax down here. Tilitus. What's the range on this? This is actually a pretty decent range. I think we'll put Zenith. We'll move him up here. Tilitus can come have this spot. Smurf with a Pila can still probably hang out over there. And mortar should be coming in. There goes the mortar. Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh, that was not good. You were so close, Atimo. You know what? You were so close. I'm not gonna take that away from you. Odie and Smokey Dan, if you want to just come hang out down here, this will probably be a pretty safe spot for you guys. Wicked with the shotgun can come up here. Smurf, Killseek, bring you guys up here. Tim will bring you up here as well. Got our 3 melee guys up here. Lady Shy, I guess. I'm gonna put Ghost back on this corner. Zenith can take this corner, and Lady Shy can come down here. All right, let's take Lynx out. Just take him out. Let's take him out. Missing him. Missing him some more. More misses. Don't miss anymore. Still missing. All right, they're coming around the corner. Ganthrax, if you could fall back a little bit. And then now Artie and Killseek, if you guys could get over there. Wicked, if you could, I don't know, just... Okay, that person's down. Wicked, if you could... Wicked, you're not... Wicked, alright, you guys come back around the corner. Come back around the corner. Tim, move up some. Wicked. You're already around the corner. There we go. They've broken through. Killseek, if you could maybe wait for him to get through. Go get him. Keep Ganthrax safe. Keep Ganthrax safe. Ghost, if you could fire at that person right there. Lynx didn't die. Why aren't you guys firing at anyone else? I don't understand. What happened? Did someone die? Did someone die and I don't know about it? I would like to know why you guys aren't firing at people. That would be pretty helpful. Alright, they've all moved, so you guys go in here and get Lynx. Ganthrax has this corner held down. Lynx is down. Killseek, get him. Tim, get him. Artie, get him. Wicked, come back around the corner. That's probably a little bit of friendly fire. Yeah, it is. That's Ghost. Doing a little bit of that friendly fire. It's okay. He's missing an eyeball. I forgive him. Zenith probably forgives him as well. You guys, don't let him leave. Tildus lighting people on fire. Alright, well, go team. Go team. So, do we capture people? I guess so. Let's capture a few people. We'll capture Ophelia and Vass and Utah. I guess I could probably look at their stats first, huh? You're missing an eye. Onip and Alexander, I'm kind of interested in. Maybe I'll just grab all of them. Can I? Oh, Onip. Your growing skill is lovely, and you like to mine as well. That's interesting. You know what? Out of all of you, let's take you. Construction, crafting, shooting. Not Canuck. Not Canuck, unfortunately. Tildus, if you could haul this charge rifle, and they brought us a superior charge rifle. That's pretty nice. The fires I'm not really concerned about. Alright, let's take stock. Gunshot, charge rifle. I believe he only had one injury from the assault rifle. And then I said that that he forgave Ghost because Ghost is missing the eye, and then he got 2 more assault rifle shots coming in. Killseek and Artie and Tim all look pretty okay. Shy, if you could like wake up and do that job, please. That would be excellent. Well, I mean, I guess since there's a hole in the wall, might as well go ahead and get this going. We have a decent amount of stuff stocked up. Let's look at our prisoners real quick. Do I actually want any of these? You're missing a nose, but I'm okay with this. Incapable of caring, artistic, cooking, plant work, jogger, chemical fascination, industrious. Crafting skill, construction skill. Not too bad. Decent shooting skills as well. You know what? We're going to try to recruit Vass. Ophelia. We're going to release you. Utah. Another frail person. 55 years old. Liking these skills, though. No cataracts or anything. That's nice. So good shooting skill. Could help out with crafting a little bit. Psychopath and heat tolerant. We'll try to get Utah. And Alexander the Oaf. Growing skills huge. Mining skills lovely. I'm not caring for him too much though, honestly. I wouldn't mind releasing him. How's Atimo's doctoring skills? Healing speed 125%. Surgery success chance 92%, not bad. Would like that to be 100, but that's okay. He still does have one bad eyeball. This fire's still just kind of keeping on there. What is this? Marble? Of course it's marble. We don't have any marble at all on this entire map. Now I have to rebuild the entire building. Pirate merchant. You know, this is actually, it's not too bad. We're doing okay on the moods. So I think, where's Miles at? Right there. Stop it. I was gonna say, I think we'll sell some. We're actually doing pretty well on moods. So we're trying to recruit. Were we trying to recruit Ophelia? Now I need to look. Not Ophelia. So we'll sell. Well, she's not actually worth that much. Alexander we were gonna sell though. We'll sell Alexander. We'll keep these two. Bionic. Oh no, that's our stuff. Sniper rifle, heavy SMG. We haven't really hauled anything good over there yet, or from over there yet, rather. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Can release Ophelia. whenever it's another pirate merchant. Interesting. Artie's in a terrible mood. He's the only one though. Everyone else is okay. And you know what, Smurf? Why don't you go ahead and capture Onip? Why not? Why not? Ophelia, we're just letting her walk all the way outside. She's like, okay, bye guys. I like that he can do a lot of stuff. Lazy and neurotic, that's kind of sucky. We'll try to recruit him though. We'll keep him in there for a while. See how it goes. See how it goes. The wall's coming along nicely. Let's go ahead and continue making the wall come along nicely. There we go. That'll finish that up. And then we'll just have these 2 blocks and our wall will be completely reinforced, which will be great, except for this area right here, which I'm fine with because it's like, hey, congratulations, you made it into the room where I store my dead bodies. Prepare to die. I should put a turret in here. That way anyone that comes into the room will just automatically stock themselves. I think that's a pretty neat idea. Another superior charge rifle I forgot. Bo, can you haul that? Bo can haul 4 blocks at a time. I will say that. Oh, it's a warg. Damn it. Are there any other wargs on the map? Damn it. Alright. Lady Shy, if you could actually haul this superior rifle before anything bad happens to it, that would be lovely. Poor mood, need research project. Ganthrax is gonna go tame a warg. Nice. Go tame a warg. Killseek needs friends. We also need more bionic legs as well. I did do a trade while off camera. I forgot to mention that. I sold almost all of our human meat. I left about 300 of it just in case we did get a warg. And I bought a little bit more steel and a little bit more wood just to kind of top us off some. Our batteries are staying nice and full now that we have some extra power generators, which is lovely. Our wall is almost completely reinforced, which is even more lovely. You know what? I can't do this little, like, yeah, I gotta increase it. It's gotta have that little bit of that overlap like we did over here. Yes. Alright, so it'll be a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. This area was, you know, not too bad defensively. If I put in maybe a few more of these pillars here, that wouldn't be so bad. And then doing maybe the same thing over here, and then we could open this up as another entrance like we have talked about in the past. I really want marble now though, so I can fix this. Oh, this is unfortunate. Super unfortunate. All of our prisoners are okay. Onip has a cowboy hat, so I feel like that, you know, that's always a good start. Maybe we should take his cowboy hat and give it to someone, and maybe they'll be a little more classy while trying to recruit him. Let's see, we got some clothes made. They weren't too great. Did we not make any good clothes or anything? There's our shirts that we made, I'm guessing. I just told him to make pants. Make pants, make shirts. Just in case. Make parkas as well. You never know. You never know. Smokey Dan, if you could come trade a little bit for me. You don't have marble. Ugh. Well, I guess let's sell some stuff. We got a lot of junk to sell. Hopefully I don't accidentally sell anything that we need that I just made, but I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna sell these poor Muffalo pants as well. You guys have nice Muffalo pants. Want to keep those Muffalo pants though. Those are nice. That's good. Go ahead and get rid of this. Keep that one. Get rid of those. Could buy a triple rocket launcher. Could buy some power armor. It's tempting. We'll go ahead and buy a prosthetic leg just in case. Would be nice if we get a couple more bionic legs. Go ahead and give those to Tim, but it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to. Social neurotrainer is tempting. We get some monkeys. No more pups though. I wouldn't mind getting another dog to go with Remy. And right now I'm trying to decide if I want to get this social neurotrainer. I don't think that would be good for... I don't think the neurotrainers are good for anyone that's like a decent, like mid to high skill range, because I think it gives them like a certain number of XP, perhaps. At least whenever I've given them to someone that's already got a high skill, it seemed like it wasn't nearly as worthwhile. Well, Goods Trader, that's what I'm talking about. Get a little bit of that marble coming in. You know what? Not Ganthrax. Wicked. I'm sorry, Wicked. You make the call. I don't even know. Is Ganthrax like walking around up there? They don't have marble blocks. Oh, they suck. They're the worst. I hate them. We're going to keep this human meat in case we get these wargs. I mean, if we do get the wargs, then I'll of course not be paying attention. Cloth. You know what? I'm actually going to buy a little bit of cloth, so we can get some stuff finished over here. We didn't get any wargs, did we? No. No, we didn't. Okay. Yes, need the research product. I know. And in case you guys were wondering what this is over here, I was just testing to see if maybe the double wall would help it out a little bit. Because these stone rooms are like really super duper holding in their heat like really, really well. Before I added the stone, well, I don't know, like some of these are still dipping down in the 50s. You can see it flash real quick. Occasionally down in the 50s. Well, I guess I can click on Till to see if he's got slept in the cold. He doesn't. Interesting. Maybe it's helping. I don't know. I figured I was going to go ahead and shell this outer portion just in case we're using this area for cover. I didn't want them breaking through into the bedrooms. I'd rather them, you know, break a layer of stone or two. Got a Goods Trader. Let's cancel that one. I don't need anything from them, really. We really need some cleaning to get done. My goodness, this place is filthy. What does a Timo do? He's a doctor, then he hauls, and then he cleans. This place is nasty. Oh, it's very dirty. It's so dirty. Random blood in the hospital rooms. Alright, well, the wall is now complete, and that makes me happy. I'm going to go ahead and turn the turrets off. I completely forgot they were on, and we're staying at full charge on all of our batteries, which is lovely. I guess in the next episode, since we are pretty much done with this, we just have to build a few more things in here, and we got our wall reinforced. In the next episode, we'll work on getting a nice big chicken coop, probably around in this area, and then this barn we'll just kind of bring out over here. I was thinking about doing one of these grow pods with hay as like a nice central area between the sections, but I'm not sure. Not sure if I'm going to do that. Combat supplier. We'll call them real quick, and then that's going to wrap up the episode, I think. Tildus, if you could... He's sweeping. He just got to sweeping. He's like, you're interrupting me, boss. You're interrupting me. Alright, let's go ahead and sell the Molotovs. Keep the frags, I suppose. I'll get rid of the shotgun. PDW will... I'll hang on to that, actually. Get rid of these guys. I don't think we need any more snipers, honestly. Get rid of these guys. We have 2 superior charge rifles, so I'm going to get rid of these. We need to actually hand those out. Medicine we are actually pretty okay on. Artillery shells we're fine on. I think we're okay. I think we are okay. In fact, I could buy like an extra armor vest just in case someone needs an armor vest. We'll get that sorted, and then there was one thing I wanted to check that I absolutely just forgot. Oh yeah, we wanted to do the charge rifles. So who's got that high hunt skill? Wicked and Ganthrax. Wicked has the pump shotgun, so I think Ganthrax I'm going to go ahead and give a superior charge rifle to. Should be somewhere up here. There's one. He gets a superior one, and then maybe Lady Shy perhaps. Zenith is using a normal one. I believe his skill is pretty high. 12. Lady Shy is a 9. So I'm going to give Zenith the other superior. for right now. I think Lady Shy, I honestly want her to have this PDW. I feel like maybe that might fit the character a little bit more. Perhaps, maybe. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. We need to train Remy how to just like mop up. Just like slide across the ground. Alright, well, hopefully we'll see a little bit more combat next episode. Because this episode, it was a little slow. It was kind of a lot slow. Like, a lot slow. Anyways, I think it's going to wrap this one up, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, the next episode, we'll be working on the animal area over here on this side of the map, or the town, rather. And then past that, I have no idea. Maybe we'll get some glorious combat in. Maybe we'll get some new recruits. We got 3 prisoners we're trying to recruit right now. Maybe something will happen with them. Never know. Never know. So, again, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And as always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.